Little awareness on privacy in India. It is a gold mine for scammers looking for actionable personal information. So once the database is acquired, the business kickstarts. Find one gullible customer and rob him or her or whatever little or big amount. Well, the sad part is that most victims are people who are new to the age of internet and smartphones, like the elderly people or people with limited means. In fact, sometimes the amount is a few thousands, which might be mere for the bank to notice, but could mean a lot for an individual. So in this video, we've listed out some of the most common types of scam calls made in India for your awareness and how you can protect yourself from it. So many of you might have received calls from an unknown landline number claiming it to be the bank manager or bank customer relationship officer. Well, almost threaten you to share your card details or account details. Well, for your information, the caller will give reasons like new bank order, or your debit or credit card will expire soon, or you've not maintained the minimum account balance. Well, you have to be aware of such calls. Another type of calls that you might receive is from a mobile company. Yes, the caller claiming to be from a certain mobile company would greet you by your name and then ask you whether your number is prepaid or postpaid. After verifying your details like your address, your date of birth, the caller will try and help you get a better mobile plan or some offer, and ultimately asking for bank details. Well, for such calls, bank details is a must criteria. Missed calls from unknown numbers. Well, never call back after noticing a missed call from an unknown number. Also, avoid calling back international numbers. And in fact, any number that doesn't start with +91 should be avoided. So soon after demonetization kicked in, the likes of Paytm and launcher of Bhim gave another opportunity for scammers to encash on. Well, these calls are mostly targeted to elderly to assist them on getting on such kind of apps. Well, there could also be calls claiming to be from Paytm or any such service or other mobile wallet executives to assist in banking and wallets as well. Ultimately, as advised earlier, the aim is to gather confidential banking information. Another type of scam call that has been happening around is claiming to be a call from the income tax department. Yes, the income tax department calling a person who doesn't belong to a tax bracket or an elderly citizen in India is almost next to impossible. While the call may be entertaining, if you are aware that it's probably a scam call, simply do not reveal any details to the so-called officer. Now, let's understand that as to how you can deal with such calls. Well, bankers mostly call to sell insurance or loans, but in reality, no banker will ask for any card or account related details. Banks mostly communicate via email or at max might ask you to visit your branch. Therefore, the best way to deal is to ignore such calls or tell the caller that you will go to the bank to inquire about any such issues. Also, never reveal any details at all, and always disconnect within a few seconds. So these were some of the common type of scam calls in India and ways that you can protect yourself from it. So if you receive any such calls, be aware and also spread awareness. While for more such content, you can simply log into our website India.com. Until then, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.